So what happens when the Chasers decided to do a British comedy sketch? Some cliches, I reckon.
Now, Craig, we're in a bit of trouble with the ABC at the moment. Apparently our show has too much local content.
Yeah, exactly. We need to import some British and American content to be more in line with every other program on Australian TV.
It's a fair point too. I mean, it's been at least 10 minutes since there's been any British content on the ABC. So to redress that problem, we're now pleased to present the Chasers' British comedy sketch.
Straight away, I've got a feeling it is going to be very posh London. It's going to be a stereotype in this completely, isn't it?
Good afternoon.
Ah, Mr. Nudbucket. Please, come in and take a seat.
Yes, thank you.
My name is Railway Gauge Sminkins, and what can I do for you?
I'm here to do the classic British comedy sketch.
I beg your pardon? Good God, man, you can't just waltz in here doing British comedy sketches?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry? I'm going to abuse you until your brain bleeds, you putty-spined half-wit.
Oh, God. I suppose I can understand why they're doing this, but does the guy on the left just think he's John Cleese? That is what he is basing this on, I think. The bumbling half-wit, the emphasised each syllable, not every syllable, but every word. That's a sort of a real John Cleese type thing, but that was from, what, the 70s? I know this video was put up 15 years ago, so it's not a new video, it's not a new sketch, but they're looking back quite far, aren't they?
What do you think this is, the Houses of Parliament? The Hanging Gardens of Babylon?
Oh, well, I wasn't expecting this.
Expecting? Listen here, you mewling tit. You can't just ponce in here expecting things like the Queen of Bloody Sheba. I mean...
Couldn't we at least just...
To be fair, he is using sort of words that we would use. Now, Queen of Sheba is a term that's used. I like calling someone a tit. It's normally in a sort of a jokey way. You absolute tit. Or if you've done something stupid yourself. So I suppose they are getting some of the words and phrases right.
Just do half a sketch.
Half? You don't do half a sketch, you cloth-headed Nancy boy. What do you think this is, the invasion of Persia by Alexander the Great?
Well, I just thought sketches were a sort of timeless, well-formed craft.
Well-formed? What do you think this is, the bleeding coronation of Louis XIV? Right, that's it. I've had enough of you. I'm going to do something so totally bizarre, it'll be reenacted by comedy nerds verbatim for decades to come. Spin.
Oh, God. The problem is, it's funny when John Cleese does it, because he's basically been John Cleese as Basil Fawlty. Oh, did you know they're having a remake? Not a remake, but a new series, apparently, coming up, based with actual John Cleese in it. But it's not funny when it's reenacted. The Chasers, everything I've watched from the Chasers War and everything has been funny. But this is almost just crude. And it's not about it being offensive. I don't think it's offensive. It's offensive that they're trying to recreate John Cleese as Basil Fawlty.
Spin. Spin. Oh, I don't know about him, Mrs. Tibbs. Oh, I've got a badger in me apron. Oh, gun. Oh, oh, my God, my heart. Oh, no, my heart. No, it's all right. No, it's fine. I'm fine. I'm all right.
Yeah, 1 ton. That was really disappointing. I've been impressed by the Chasers, especially their street work when they go out and annoy people. This was awful. I don't always like things, and I will make you aware. This was awful. Trying to imitate John Cleese, just don't bother, because he is a comedy genius. Even now, at his very old age, and his, he can barely walk, has to have a cane and everything, he still has better timing and better comedy sense than so many people. And as I said, this wasn't insulting to an audience. Well, it sort of was, but it's that insulting to try and recreate something that was so great. It's almost as bad as when Americans try and do an English accent. That one is a fail. Well, we don't always have winners on this channel, so I'm sorry. But make sure you stick around, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.